Jamie, I have kids in university, and I'm helping to pay some of their costs. What tax savings are available to me?
Probably the biggest savings come in the form of the various credits that you're entitled to take. Certainly the child is allowed to take, and some of them can be transferred to a parent. These are things like the tuition cost, for the cost of the tuition.
All right, tax credit for tuition, that's like a credit on it. If I'm paying, let's say, $5,000 or $6,000 in tuition, how much of a tax credit would I get there?
You get back a federal and a provincial tax credit for each of those. Federal credit's worth 15%, and province depends on the province of residence. So for example, in Ontario, it's 5% in Ontario, plus the 15 federal. You get about 20% back.
All right, significant amount of money. What else is available to me?
There's the education amount. That's $400 a month for each month of full-time education. And then there's also the textbook tax credit as well. And when you add all these credits together, it could be significant in terms of the amount of tax reduction that's available to the student.
Now, do the institutions issue you receipts? How do you claim the documentation?
Absolutely, yeah. So the student will get a receipt at the end of the school year, and tax season will get a receipt for all the tuition paid in a particular calendar year, and they have a choice of claiming it themselves to reduce their income or tax. But of course, if they have no income tax, which is most common, they are able to transfer up to $5,000 per year to a parent or grandparent.
How much does a student have to make to worry about tax?
Yeah, there's the basic credit, which is worth just over about $10,000. So the first $10,000 would pay no income tax, and then above that, you've got these various tuition, education credits, etc. So if typical Canadian undergrad tuition is $5 or $6 grand, and you've got the education amount for another $3 and textbook for another $1, plus the basic personal, it's about 20 grand. So if the child uses all their credits, 20 grand.
20 grand. Okay, that's a pretty high hurdle for students to get over. Thanks a lot, Jamie.
My pleasure.